Information technology fuels global innovation and connectivity, shaping the modern digital landscape and powering essential services. Hello, I'm Aarti, currently pursuing BTech in Information Technology at this college. GNI provides tools and resources to gain both theoretical knowledge and hands-on experience. Our dedicated professors are not only experts in their fields, but also passionate about guiding us through our academic journey. Our campus is spread across 100 acres of greenery, creating a great place to learn, complemented by well-ventilated classrooms and modern laboratories.
We have modern facilities like IoT, equipped washing machines and well-maintained gymnasium conveniently located in the hostel.
Join GNI where we learn, innovate and excel together.
Artificial intelligence and machine learning merges computer science with AI and ML, empowering students to innovate and solve complex problems. Hi, I am Ranjit Kumar, studying in computer science, artificial intelligence and machine learning at Guru Nanak institutions. Our curriculum dives deep into the realms of AI and ML, equipping us with cutting edge of computing skills to tackle complex problems. Supportive atmosphere of our faculty, combined with engaging and informative classes, makes learning a joy. At GNI, we embrace a philosophy that learning is a lifelong journey, and our educational approach reflects this principle. We offer a diverse range of extracurricular activities such as sports, cultural events, seminars, and workshops to enhance your college experience. Our institute also provides specialized courses in fields like IoT, cybersecurity, and data sciences, ensuring students to have a range of options pursuing their passion. Join us at GNI, where knowledge meets innovation and excellence becomes a tradition.
Information technology fuels global innovation and connectivity, shaping the modern digital landscape and powering essential services. Hello, I'm Aarti, currently pursuing BTech in Information Technology at this college. GNI provides tools and resources to gain both theoretical knowledge and hands-on experience. Our dedicated professors are not only experts in their fields, but also passionate about guiding us through our academic journey. Our campus is spread across 100 acres of greenery, creating a great place to learn, complemented by well-ventilated classrooms and modern laboratories.
We have modern facilities like IoT, equipped washing machines and well-maintained gymnasium conveniently located in the hostel.
Join GNI where we learn, innovate and excel together. Information technology fuels global innovation and connectivity, shaping the modern digital landscape and powering essential services. Hello, I'm Aarti, currently pursuing BTech in Information Technology at this college. GenI provides tools and resources to gain both theoretical knowledge and hands-on experience. Our dedicated professors are not only experts in their fields but also passionate about guiding us through a great place to learn, complemented by well-ventilated classrooms and modern laboratories.
We have modern facilities like IoT, equity washing machines, and well-maintained.
Combined with engaging and informative classes makes learning a joy. At GNI, we embrace a philosophy that learning is a lifelong journey, and our educational approach reflects this principle. We offer a diverse range of extracurricular activities such as sports, cultural events, seminars, and workshops to enhance your college experience. Our institute also provides specialized courses in fields like IoT, cybersecurity, and data sciences, ensuring students to have a range of options pursuing their passion. Join us at GNI, where knowledge meets innovation and excellence becomes a tradition.
Information technology fuels global innovation and connectivity, shaping the modern digital landscape and powering essential services. Hello, I'm Information technology fuels global innovation and connectivity, shaping the modern digital landscape and powering essential services. Hello, I'm Aarti, currently pursuing BTech in Information Technology at this college. GenI provides tools and resources to gain both theoretical knowledge and hands-on experience. Our dedicated professors are not only experts in their fields but also passionate about guiding us through our academic journey. Our campus is spread across 100 acres of greenery, creating a great place to learn, complemented by well-ventilated classrooms and modern laboratories.
We have modern facilities like IoT, equipment washing machines, and well-maintained gymnasium conveniently located in the hostel.
Join GNI where we learn, innovate, and excel together.
Artificial intelligence and machine learning merges computer science with AI and ML, empowering students to innovate and solve complex problems. Hi, I am Ranjit Kumar, studying in computer science, artificial intelligence and machine learning at Guru Nanak institutions. Our curriculum dives deep into the realms of AI and ML, equipping us with cutting edge of computing skills to tackle complex problems. The supportive atmosphere of our faculty, combined with engaging and informative classes, makes learning a joy. At GNI, we embrace a philosophy that learning is a lifelong journey, and our educational approach reflects this principle. We offer a diverse range of sports, cultural events, seminars, and workshops to specialized courses in fields like IoT, cybersecurity, and data sciences, ensuring students to have a range of options pursuing their passion. Join us at GNI, where knowledge meets innovation and excellence becomes a tradition.
Information technology fuels global innovation and connectivity, shaping the modern digital landscape and powering essential services. Hello, in Information Technology at this college. GenI provides tools and resources to gain both theoretical knowledge and hands-on experience. Our dedicated professors are not only experts in their fields but also passionate about guiding us through our academic journey. Our campus is spread across 100 acres of greenery, creating a great place to learn, complemented by well-ventilated classrooms and modern laboratories.
We have modern facilities like IoT, equipment washing machines, and well-maintained gymnasium conveniently located in the hostel.
Join GNI where we learn, innovate, and excel together. Information technology fuels global innovation and connectivity, shaping the modern digital landscape and powering essential services. Hello, I'm Aarti, currently pursuing BTech in Information Technology at this college. GNI provides tools and resources to gain both theoretical knowledge and hands-on experience. Our dedicated professors are not only experts in their fields but also passionate about guiding us through our academic journey. Our campus is spread across 100 acres of greenery, creating a great place to learn, complemented by well-ventilated classrooms and modern laboratories.
We have modern facilities like IoT, equipment washing machines, and well-maintained gymnasium concurrently located in the first.
Join GNI where we learn, innovate, and excel together.
Artificial intelligence and machine learning merges computer science with AI and ML, empowering students to innovate and solve complex problems. Hi, I am Ranjit Kumar, studying in computer science, artificial intelligence and machine learning at Guru Nanak institutions. Our curriculum dives deep into the realms of AI and ML, equipping us with cutting edge of computing skills to tackle complex problems. The supportive atmosphere of our faculty, combined with engaging and informative classes, makes learning a joy. At GNI, we embrace a philosophy that learning is a lifelong journey, and our educational approach reflects this principle. We offer a diverse range of extracurricular activities such as sports, cultural events, seminars, and workshops to enhance your college experience. Our institute also provides specialized courses in fields like IoT, cybersecurity, and data sciences, ensuring students to have a range of options pursuing their passion. Join us at GNI, where knowledge meets innovation and excellence becomes a tradition.
Information technology fuels global innovation and connectivity, shaping the modern digital landscape and powering essential services. Hello, I'm Aarti, currently pursuing BTech in Information Technology at this college. GNI provides tools and resources to gain both theoretical knowledge and hands-on experience. Our dedicated professors are not only experts in their fields but also passionate about guiding us through our academic journey. Our campus is spread across 100 acres of greenery, creating a great place to learn, complemented by well-ventilated classrooms and modern laboratories.
We have modern facilities like IoT, equipment washing machines, and well-maintained gymnasium concurrently located in the first.
Join GNI where we learn, innovate, and excel together.
Internal jury and external jury protection of partial. డబ్బులు ఫస్ట్ పో. ఏమైంది సుమిత? ఎవరు చూస్తున్నావు? బాగుంది సుమిత. ఒకసారి వీడియో అంటే ఆన్ చేయవారు చూసుకుంటా. వీడియో కాల్ వీడియో ఇప్పుడే అద్భుతమైన ముఖం.
యూట్యూబ్ లైవ్ పెట్టండి. వీడియో బంద్ చేయండి.
ఇంకా 3 minutes లైవ్ చేయాలి.
యూట్యూబ్ లైవ్ పెట్టేసి
ఇంకా కాలే. యూట్యూబ్ అవి యూట్యూబ్ లైవ్ చేసేసినావా? లైవ్ చేసేసినావా?
లైవ్ నడుస్తుంది. కాకపోతే మనది లేదు.
ఇంకా స్టార్ట్ చేయలేదా?
వీడియో లోపల పోతుంది ఒక వీడియో.
ఆఫ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాను.
గుడ్ మార్నింగ్ సార్.
Yeah, morning. Good morning.
Sir, our external jury hasn't joined yet. Can you please send a link to him?
On mail, no? Is it same link or different?
It's the same link, sir.
But one second. Okay. So I'll call him.
Okay. Neha? జ్యూరీ జాయిన్ అయ్యాక
ఓకే.
సార్తో ఇన్స్ట్రక్షన్ తీసుకొని స్టార్ట్ చేసింది. స్టార్ట్ చేశాక
Yeah, you can call already. Raviteja.
చెప్పండి.
Kapil sir.
Information technology fuels global innovation and connectivity, shaping the modern digital landscape and powering essential services. Hello, I'm Aarti, currently pursuing BTech in
తేజ లైవ్ ఎప్పుడు వెళ్తుంది?
సుమేధ లైవ్ నాకు తెలిసి జ్యూరీ జాయిన్ అయ్యాక లైవ్ పోతుంది.
ఓకే, షూర్, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Raviteja, that team members have joined, not joined, I think.
Yes sir. They have been in the queue. If you want to, we can admit all.
Teja.
Yes sir. They are in the queue, sir. I can admit them now. They are waiting, but I haven't admitted them because the jury hasn't come yet.
Teja.
Yes sir.
Sent a mail, that link also.
Still, the jury, sir,
Yeah,
haven't joined it.
tell me. Then.
An
Okay.
introduction about sir.
Yes, yes,
So,
yes.
after the
Yes, Neha.
introduction, thank you,
Yeah,
sir.
Neha, correct, correct, correct.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, sir, జాయిన్ అయ్యారా? కపిల్ సార్. హలో. లేదు మాకు మీరు రాలేదు ఇక్కడ. మీకు
సార్ వేరే ప్యానెల్లో జాయిన్ అయి ఉంటారు సార్, ఒకసారి కనుక్కోండి.
తేజ సపరేట్ లింక్ షేర్ చేయగలదు ఒకసారి ఆ సార్కి.
చేశాను నాన్న. నేహా, జస్ట్ ఐ షేర్డ్. I informed sir to join through that link.
ఓకే సార్. And a special guest, Sir Kapil Kumar, sir. Like, well, ladies and gentlemen, this is my pleasure to introduce an IT professional with over 17 years of experience in the industrial, and this individual has demonstrated expertise in delivery management, program and project management, agile methodologist, and cyber CRM applications implementation and integration. With 6 years dedicated to management agile team, they are a certified Scrum Masters and a SAFE 5.1 Advanced Scrum Masters. Their experiences include handling API management projects and working closely with Circum team and product owners to discuss product visions, set sprint goals, and negotiate minimum verbal product for delivery. They actively participated in planning product backlogs, communicating, forecasting program growth, This professional creates a collaborative environment, encouraging open discussion and helping formulate solutions to resolve issues, ultimately helping teams to become high professional units. Additionally, they excelled in customer management, requirement management, team handling, and resource handling. They define project scopes, access, and manage project risk, and oversees the requirement gathering process. Well, please join me to recognize this accomplished and dedicated IT professional, Sir Kapil Kumar. Sir, I like you to speak few words about this event.
Thank you. Thank you very much for allowing me to have as a jury member to this prestigious event. So I'm Kapil. I've been working in TCS for last 18 years. So I have been in varied roles and responsibilities in my whole career. Started with a technical developer, I mean to say, as a developer, software engineer, way back in 2005. Then later part was my project handling as a team leader. I was to a functional, also a technical consultant, wherein I was working as a business analyst in um, gathering the requirements, also discussions with the customers on how the requirement should be, or there should be any changes in the requirement, how the feasibility, all those things we used to have a discussion there. And then later part I moved into the delivery part, or I would say project management, and then later delivery management. Now that we need to give the delivery within a short period of time, we call it as an MVP, okay, in the industry. Okay. So my experience also catered not only related to Siebel CRM application, but also to Java, API management, also to SAP applications. We delivered for different clients, and also the Oracle platform, Oracle Labs platform. So yeah, this is a short introduction about myself. So I welcome everyone to this event, and I wish you all the best on this participation, and then whatever you are going to present it to us. So um, all the best for that. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your introduction. And right from let's start the presentations right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
Like our first presentation. 1 minute. Our first presentation is from Team Swayam. So I like the team to present their PPTs and start the presentations.
Yeah, yeah. Guys, all of you are advised to on your video also while presenting. So please on your video, everyone, and all the best for the presentation. Okay. Okay, thank you. Just 1 minute, okay, guys. Just
Is my screen visible, sir?
Yes, it is. Please go ahead
Yes.
and continue.
Yes, sir.
So, a very good afternoon to everyone. Basically, the name of the team is Swayam, and the team members are Vihan, Sakshi, Aditi, and Ira. So, basically, sir, uh, before starting with the proposed solutions, let us talk about the problem statement. So basically, while detecting ECG, BP, earlier while detecting ECG, BP, and separate devices for both, for all of the three. But now we are is there are 3 points earlier for detecting. So basically, there are 3 points, and which makes the device not wearable. So we are making a device that is wearable for 24 into 7 and detects the ECG, BP, and the SpO2. Ira, next slide, please.
Let me share. Actually, her PC just got crashed. I will share. I will share.
Sure.
Is my screen visible, Aditi?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
visible, visible. Go ahead.
Yeah, Aditi, you can go forward.
On and BP and all these things regularly on the regular basis. So that's why we are making an app that is with our ECG device, and if something goes wrong in the ECG, then the app will notify to the patient as well as the doctor that it is not the health is not good. And Rehan,
Yeah, I
you
will
can
take
continue.
from here.
Sure.
So basically, when it comes to ECG, the thing that people lack in the healthcare facilities is that um, silent heart attacks. Everyone has heard about silent heart attacks. There is people get late in detection of the heart attack or any heart blockages. To prevent that, ECG is monitored. Well, in rural areas, that monitoring is very limited and is not possible for everyone. So a wearable device that is economically cheaper and can be useful for every heart patient, and we are using many technologies like long range to send the data in no internet connection. As we all know, in India, the rural areas can have no internet connection for several hours. So by the use of long range, it is a transmitter that transmits let me move forward and we will show you the working of it, how much.
So basically, sir, this is the reading which we got from our device. 3 point. That is, the points are on the tip of the finger, below wrist, and above wrist. So it makes the device wearable, and thus we are making a gloves-like structure, which will detect the ECG from these
Aditi,
points. Yeah.
let me show you, like, here is the hand. These are the 3 points that we have detected: the index finger, above wrist, and then we have got below wrist. So by these 3 points, one can detect ECG with just as much accuracy as the other 3 points were doing. And you can see the video which we have recorded for previously for the same.
So our basic goal is to make a device that is 24/7 wearable and is that will be flexible for the user to wear it all the time, and it will detect ECG, BP, and heart rate of the patient. And we will directly notify to the doctor using long range if any mishappening or if range of ECG or BP goes other than the actual. This will be beneficial for the patients as there if any mishappening is about to happen, then the doctor will be notified and their cure will be happened.
Now let me go through you with the how we have achieved this. Firstly, we have got two main sensors, Max 30100, which is responsible for SpO2, index finger, above wrist, and below wrist. When integrating, we have already integrated them through Arduino, and currently we are working on integrating it with ESP32 so that we can achieve wireless IoT device. Uh, we have also made the app. We will present you the UI and the app. The user or the doctor can see the data. Please show the app, Sakshi, so we can move forward. And
Just give me a minute. Just a matter. So this is our mobile application. Am I audible and the screen is visible?
yeah. Go ahead, Sakshi.
This is the login page. The user can enter his email ID which he has used during the registration. Okay.
MYPASSWRD.
So this will be the home page where the ECG will be shown in the particular data. So I have just asked you the question to test it. So it has suggested me some of the options which I can just follow and to do. It also suggested me to consult the doctor and various things. You can see it.
Okay, sir. In conclusion, what we are trying to achieve is something that can help rural people and doctors as well, and a device which uses technology, which uses the latest technologies to avoid any health issues related to cardiovascular, so that we can timely prevent any of the cardiovascular issues like heart attack, heart blockages, to save lives. Thank you, sir.
Hi, Viran.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Appreciate your effort. I see this is a very good app that you have created. Good work. good job there. So I have few questions on the work which you have done. So now, when you are saying it is a rural area network, rural areas, right? So how are you going to accommodate, or the network issues? Because we see that network is not that good in rural areas. Even though we say that we are 5G in metro cities and 4G is, still I see that the 4G network is not that um fast enough in the rural areas. Uh, so how are you going to achieve those things? That is the first question. And then second one is on the range that you are looking for. Now, say as a rural area, if you are looking for a 50 kilometers radius or a 30-kilometer radius, I see that the hospitals are not near to any rural areas. They have to at least come to, at least a 20 or 30 kilometers range. So, what protocols that you are using in order to achieve that, the bot or your IoT would send a message, emergency message to the medical center so that they will be prepared. And not only that.
Aditi, Matt.
Yeah, sure.
Sir, there is a technology named LoRa, which is
Mhm,
full form for long range. It acts as a transmitter and receiver. We can have two long ranges, one at the doctor's end and one at our end, at the IoT end. What it does is, even if there is no network connection, it sends data. It transmits data just like a radio signal it transmits. So you don't need any network connection. That's why we mentioned in rural areas we will also use long range other than the Wi-Fi chip, so that if even if there is no internet connection, one can send the emergency message to the doctor, and the doctor can receive it by long range. That
mhm.
is the thing which we have used. And another thing, we have provided a section in our app called emergency services, whereby
Mhm.
one tap you can contact any emergency service like ambulance or anything. So if in an emergency situation, you can just click on one tap and you will call that emergency service. As in rural areas, many people are not aware about
Location services also is included
location services, as in hospitals and all.
for the patient. If say any emergency occurs, ambulance has to arrive. So the location has to be available, right?
Yes, sir. For that, actually, sir, that is a future enhancement that we are working on. We have got many
Mhm,
fronts to cover, so it is also in our mind that we will provide an emergency service column itself. That location will be
mhm.
sent with the emergency message.
Because that is a basic necessity, what I feel. Because unless
Yes, sir.
until you
Obviously.
have a location, ambulance cannot reach out. So maybe this is one suggestion where you can look into. So is this okay? Now tell me, what are the components that you are having in this IoT?
So the components, let me name you. For the first prototype, to test the feasibility of the project, we use Arduino Uno with 88232, some connecting wires, and the Max 30100 for SpO2 and heart rate. And moving further, we are now using ESP32, which is the Wi-Fi chip that can be used for no for wireless IoT devices. So we
Mm-hmm.
moved on ESP32. Currently, we are on ESP32. The next stage we are going to is the PCB circuits, so that we can make it more compact and wearable. Once we have developed the PCB circuit, we our college also provides 3D printing. We are all, one of the member is working with our professor to design the 3D print of the glove. We are going to make it as a glove, because we are going to cover the index finger, right? So to cover the index finger 24/7, we also have to think about the compatibility for the user to make it, to wear it for 24/7. So we are going to make it as a glove, and here all the sensors are going to be present on the wrist, as it is a as one can uh, support weight on wrist other than the arm, other than on the hand itself. So on the wrist there will be the sensors, and through the glove we can connect the index finger, so that we can achieve all the 3 points required for proper ECG manner. ECG.
Okay. So when you are saying the application availability, so considering the non-functional requirements, how are you dealing the security aspect?
Sir, we are using Firebase real-time database and authentication to secure user data privacy.
So how secure it is? Have you tested
Sir,
it?
currently we have achieved Firebase authentication completely as shown by Sakshi in the mobile application. One can log in. One thing that is left in that is that we are trying to achieve is the OTP verification. We have already achieved the email verification. Now we want to achieve OTP verification so that no other person can log in without the OTP
Mhm. How
to
does it
get
work?
the other
OTP, is it for the emergency perspective you're talking about,
no sir data
or
privacy
while registration? Registration.
while registration or login both.
Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to understand the scenario. Mm, If any emergency comes, okay, so is there any sensor that you have? Okay, I see that you have a sensor over here and also somewhere on the hand. That senses the emergency, and then immediately it sends a message to the nearby hospital and alerts the hospital and sends back the response so that the person can be saved, right?
Sir, it is somewhat like that. Just one point that is unique is that we want each, as you know, that in rural areas there is limited doctor, and even in some villages there is one doctor on the entire village, one expert doctor related to cardiovascular that supervises the entire village. So, what we want to achieve is that we are going to give another login page for the doctor so that the doctor can recommend the patient to wear our device.
Mm-hmm.
So each doctor will have some set of patients, cardiovascular patients, and those cardiovascular patients which are connected to the doctor, the notification will go to the doctor, and the doctor will check whether it is an emergency or not. We are no one to say that, we are no experts to say that this is an emergency and that there should be a hospital, should send an ambulance. The reading will be sent to doctor. The doctor can see that reading on either the screen which is connected to long range or on the app if internet connection is available. So once the doctor reviews the
All right. So any analytics part that you're also looking into?
yes sir,
Data reports.
other than other than the chatbot, we are currently working on an ML model to analyze ECG reading weekly, monthly, heart rate in the data set so that we can analyze the data, the reading, to give a prediction of whether the user may be affected by any heart-related diseases in the upcoming future. For that, we
Okay.
are currently
History readings are there, and based on that we will predict that what is the conditions after some time, so that the person can have a heart disease or not. So basically it is a ML model which is comprises of both CNN and RNN. CNN is used for the feature extractions in the
Yeah. One last question.
yes sir.
See, most of the people I see now are wearing no um, uh, smartwatches, right? Agree?
yes sir.
Yes.
Okay. Um, don't you think your application or your work would be a redundable one? Because these days in the smartwatches, the options that you give are basically, SpO2 or, the BP or anything else. I see that most of the offerings that you already are mentioning here are already available, and not most of, maybe like you are evolving. I see that you are evolving and putting up effort, but how do you see like your product would be um, in the market and people would start using it in a very effective way? Because end of the day it is a product that you are building and you want to make sure that your product should be used. So think on those lines and answer me why your product should be considered.
So there are
Sir,
various factors that in which our model is much better than smartwatch. The first thing is the cost. The cost of our model is cheap uh, as much cheap as in smartwatch. The second thing is the accuracy. Sir, the smartwatch does not provide us the accurate result, but our model is providing the accurate result, as well as we are having a capability to notify to the doctor, which is not there in the smartwatch. The doctor will notify whatever the may be, then it will predict the future outcomes also. These are the features which is currently not in the smart. I think that our model is much better
Aditi,
than
may I
that.
add two more points that are very important?
Sir,
Uh, sir, the main feature of our application is ECG, right? So ECG measurement is not in any smartwatch. It is currently for very expensive on the higher end, like Apple's Watch Series 4 and above have ECG, and they too can't do it for 24/7. Let me tell you why. So when you wear the Apple smartwatch, you wear it like this on the left hand. But for ECG, you also have to place your right hand index finger on its sensor like this to measure the ECG. So for that, you have to measure ECG by your own. It doesn't measure ECG by its own. You have to measure it. So an emergency situation develops when you don't know that you have to measure ECG. Our device will measure ECG by itself. For Apple Watch, you have to press another buttons to connect the two electronics.
in
So
Apple
there are
Watches,
two
we
electronics.
have to use both the hands. In Apple Watch, we have to use our both the hands for sensing our ECG. But in our device, with only one hand, we can do this as one of our sensors here, here, and here.
Okay.
Ira, please show the image of that particular globe which we are going to make.
Okay, just wait for a minute.
So that was the main reason why we chose this project, was that only because no other watch or no other smartwatch anything provides 24/7 ECG monitoring on a wearable device.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Good job.
Thank you, sir.
Can I show the image?
Just
Yes.
one image, sir.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.
Sir, it would look somewhat like this. We generated it using multiple platforms. It would look somewhat like this, a more space free, with so that the user is comfortable enough to wear it 24/7.
Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Uh, Thank you, Team Swayam, for this insightful presentation. Our next team is Cyber East from RMK College of Engineering and Technology, uh, presenting this their project. Team Cyber East, please proceed.
Team Swayam, please, you guys can leave now.
Okay. Thank you.
Results will be announced on first, so we will inform you in shortly.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Team Cyber East, please present your presentation. Ma'am, shall we start the presentation?
Yeah, please.
Is my screen visible, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, it is visible.
Good afternoon, everyone. This is me, Lakshya, from RMK College of Engineering and Technology, pursuing my BE degree in Computer Science and Cybersecurity. Here with my project Robot for Detecting Alive Humans in Warfields and Natural Disaster Affected Zones to present in Virtual Vista 1.0 with my teammates Rashni SK and Jyotisha K.
Okay.
Dashni.
Hi, everyone.
Yes.
Hi, sir. Um,
Hello,
Akshay,
sir.
present abstract is not visible.
So, can you see this, sir?
Yes, I can see your presentation. Okay, RMK College of Engineering.
Yeah.
Can see the
Give me a
abstract
minute,
also.
sir. Dashni, can you see now?
Yes.
Team Cyberhist, please on your videos
Oh, okay,
while
ma'am.
you're
Okay.
presenting.
Sir, shall I start?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
We have proposed an IoT-based human detection robot, which is used in natural disaster zone and war zones to locate and assist the individuals in a critical condition. We used some sensors like MEM sensor, night vision camera, GPS, and gas sensor and temperature sensor. The robot detects and transmits the presence of humans to a control unit via a mobile application. The app displays the real-time data, including the GPS location and the image captured by the robot. Additionally, the system also enables the access to the individual's medical report and enhance the rescue team to help the individuals in a critical condition more faster.
And this is the block diagram and the exact prototype we have right now. And the Android UNO we
To make hardware and the software communications easy language.
We have created two terminals. One deals with the stability and the status of the sensors, like gas status and the temperature status and MEMS and latitude and longitude. And second deals with the IP address and the image captured by the robot while inspection. In this terminal, we have some resolutions like increasing saturations, brightness and contrast and etc.
and here is the working prototype. With your permission, can I play this video, sir, ma'am?
Mm-hmm.
Can I play this video? It's a video.
Yes.
Ah. So we have incorporated four motions: forward, backward, and turn right and turn left. And on the forward toggle, we incorporate the robot will move forward, and on backward, it will move backwards, and 90-degree right, it will turn right and left. And this is our up to implementation. And we have also incorporated the camera, night vision camera in it. Every data is fetched in the camera is sent to the mobile application, like the right hand side slide, with the person's name, age, and location where they are right now. And these are the reference paper we use to take reference to our projects.
In war zones, danger is at every corner. The robot provides a safer alternative to a traditional search method, so minimizing the risk of rescue teams while maximizing the chance of locating the survivor. Similarly, in natural disaster zones. Therefore, developing this robot reduces the number of deaths among the rescue team and the survivors.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
Is your presentation completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And sir, would you like to ask few questions?
Yes. On the adaptability, how is it adaptable in various situations, seasons, or any other?
Adapt into various situations like fires, like during the fire in the forest, and during some water disaster and everything. And
Mhm.
yeah, we will implement further, sir. Like this is the prototype and the 1/4 implementation of the project.
Okay. And then how about the availability of it? Available.
Our robot robot is flexible, sir. Like there is an existing product. We incorporated many sensors to be available in various places. Night vision camera, MEMS, and other two sensors like temperature and the gas sensor, which makes our product zone by reducing the death rate.
Mm-hmm.
It is built by us. The security of the robot is, as we access the robot from a remote place, it is in our hand to be handle the robot securely. Like the security relies on us.
Mm-hmm. Okay. All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Team Cyberhist, the meeting.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All the best.
Ask next room to join.
Yes, sir.
Ananya. Yeah. Ask them to start.
Yeah. Team Feda, please start
Please start your presentations and please on your videos while you're presenting. Thank you.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I hope it's visible, right?
Yes.
So good afternoon all. I hope you can
Good
see
afternoon.
everything is clear.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let me introduce myself. I'm Needu Jason from Amaljodi College of Engineering, Kerala. And my teammate is Lindsay K. She's also from Amaljodi College of Engineering. But unfortunately, she can't make it today to this final round because she had some medical emergency. She tried her hard to attend this final round, but she couldn't make it. Sorry for that. And so I will be representing my team, FEDA, today. And so without further delay, let me introduce my project. It's computer-aided first aid kit. And first of all, let me thank the team Virtual Vista for giving us this opportunity to showcase our ideas and knowledge. So let me start with my presentation. Okay, so like my friend just had moments before the final round, everyone will be having some medical emergencies, right? So during that time, we will be depending on the first aid kits that we will be having or the medical assistance from healthcare centers and all. So there are some limitations with the using right now because emergency situation. You need to look up on, you need to check up on where is your medical kits and all, and what type of injury or what is your illness condition now, and you have to search through all of those. You'll be getting panic and you don't know what to do. You will be feeling helpless and all. And also, they won't be telling, those medical kits won't be telling you what is your some parameters like need to check some parameters like temperature, pupil dilation, and all those things. So this kit won't be helping what to do or what is the medical procedures. So they will all take time. Connect with the emergency services. You need parallelly take your medication. Connect with the emergency services. You need parallelly take your medications, take your first aid procedures, and you need to parallelly call the medical centers and all. So it is a lot of hustle and bustle, and it will be a hard time for you. And these medical kits will be only useful when you have an emergency situation, and you can't refill all those equipments, or sometimes those boxes will be empty, right? And they are not also suitable for your daily health monitoring. So to tackle these issues, we are introducing our IoT healthcare project. It's a user-friendly project and it is called Computer-Aided First Aid Kit. It leverages healthcare monitoring sensors and computer vision that is connected to a web app, and it provides a tailored educational resources for your healthcare services, and also it emphasizes the seeking of medical professional attention. Ethical medical issues also it will be addressing, and it prioritizes the ethics and responsible development. So the individuals, by using our project, or the future products, it will be helpful for the individuals to taking confident actions during the emergencies. So it includes the basic first aid medical tools, and also it will give that level of education and the expiry of all those medical tools that are included in the boxes. And also it includes the computer vision and machine learning algorithm that collects a lot of data for like your injuries or frostbite or burns. All those images will be taken and trained to this model, and using image recognition, the patient's body parts or the whole pupil dilation, all those things will be regularized, and it can suggest the possible illness, and also it will help you to act accordingly by giving some video visualization. So our next thing is display and audio. That is the user, how it is user friendly to the users, and it will collect the body vitals like physiological parameters like temperature. How it basically works, or how our project basically works in practical cases. When you are having a situation like an emergency situation, like as you can see, there's a child having an injury in that knee. So the other child might be knowing how they can use these kits or how it is utilized. So they can use our kit, and these kit will check out the patient's images and will tell that how you can do or what are the necessary will be sent to the nearby health center, and accordingly they will get an alert, and without your direct intervention they can approach you through air ambulance or other emergency services. And apart from these emergency cases, you can also utilize this for your daily healthcare monitoring system that is shown there. Now we have the hardware setup that we have used. The general hardware setup we have used ESP32 because it has got Wi-Fi module for monitoring the heart rate. Then now, after collecting these some of the features of my web application is shown here. It's our emergency detection. Utilizes a convolutional neural network model to detect various medical emergencies based on uploaded images of wounds or animal bites or frostbites, and it can also take the text-based symptoms that are manually entered by the user. Also, it also includes voice assistance. Then multi-modal inputs. Then video solution delivery. That means it will give you the first aid procedure in a video by step-by-step videos, so that the user can confidently do everything at the same time. Then live data collection, as I shown, they will take using integrating multiple sensors. They will collect all those necessary physiological parameters, and it will be sent over to the web application for further data analysis. Then the alert system will send the alert to the nearest health centers, and also sometimes the police station if that cases are too severe accordingly. Then user authentication. It enables users to create accounts. It also got a guest account for the emergency purpose, and also the users can individually take their customized way they can use it. So for that, they can create their own accounts. They can log in and securely access the app's features, ensuring data privacy and security. And there is a beautiful, we are looking for a beautiful responsive user interface. Then it also collects the data storage. It will also collect the data. And the scalability, designed with scalability in mind to accommodate future enhancement and accommodate a growing user base effectively. Now, here are some of the photos for our experimentation. It's under process. So we have studied a lot of things to how to implement these all things. So there is a hardware setup. You can see like that. The physiological parameters, sensors like ECG, then pulse oximeter and temperature sensors are included. And in the right side, you can see the individual data are displayed in the serial monitor of Arduino IDE for the temperature sensor. And in the next photos, you can see the whole integrated this temperature, BPM, and the ECG sensors also outputs are plotted in the serial monitor as well as the serial plotter for the final hardware. See the different redirectives for the services and the medications, where you can see the how much medical equipments or medications are left in your medical kits. And also in locations, you can see the nearby health centers or emergency in emergency health care centers. And also you can take these are portable medical equipment, so you can take it anywhere, and during that time they can see the nearest healthcare hospitals, or those things will be displayed in that location area. And also in services, you can see as our main thing, like the image recognition of the person and taking the injured or whatever the body vitals are there, and it will give accordingly what is the illness or possible illness that can come, and also the medical procedures for that. Then here are some literatures that we have used for the studying of our for the project, and they are the as you can see, they are computer aided diagnosis in medical imaging. Then the blood pressure monitoring system that we have used here for that. And using wireless technologies only we have used. So for the future, we can include more type of sensors. Then basic first aid apps that are existing now. So all those literatures we have referred for this project. So as we are concluding this presentation, we are telling that our computer-aided first aid kit is a significant advancement in first aid assistance, as it integrates sensors, computer vision, and it also have an user-friendly web app. It can also accommodate. It can also offer you real-time guidance during emergencies. It provides a tailored first aid guidance, emphasizing the professional medical attention. But this prototypes doesn't say you that it doesn't replaces the professional care. So in future, we are focusing on refining this interface and also expanding its functionality, and also collaborate with medical experts to incorporate their ethical standards. And also, we are hoping that it has a potential to improve the public health and safety through accessible first aid assistance. So this is our presentation, and let me just quickly show you our output web page. So after logging in, we will be having this. So all those data will be taken from the external sensors that will be shown here. These are just for demonstration only we are just showing. It's not the actual value. And also the heart rate graphs will be shown here. You can see it's not accurate now, but in actual time it will be taking that. And here you can see the daily activity pie, where you can see your daily hydration, your exercise activities, all those parameters will be shown here. And these are the services, medication allocation that I have explained earlier. Then about the hardware implementation, we have used Arduino IDE for the coding, and also the ESP32 module for that. And also now we have included 3 sensors like MAX 30105, that is the pulse oximeter sensor, then the heart rate sensor AD8232, then the Dallas temperature sensor also. So in that output screen, you can see directly you can see those vitals that are shown in the serial monitor now. So you can see the average BPMs are there taken. Then temperature is also shown there. And also these leads will be shown, but now for demonstration we can't show here. So these data will be collected laterally.
To ask any questions on this?
Yeah. While you say on the cloud, so what is the latency that you are looking into? And also, if I say make or break, now say when you are uploading the data to the cloud, how do you make a judgment that whether this data is right or wrong, or somebody needs it in a proper way? How are you going to give them that information?
So we will be training these data. Actually, we are collecting those data and will be giving the possible illness.
Like most recent data, we have used MongoDB Atlas for the cloud storage. So that's all about our project.
Okay.
We are from Sri Ishwar College, located in Tamil Nadu.
See, I cannot hear you.
We are from Sri Ishwar College of Engineering, Tamil Nadu.
Tamil Nadu. Okay. Good project. I would say it's a very daring project that you have taken.
Thank you.
Because it's a real time thing for the farming, from farming side. So how many? What is your team size, and what are all the faculties that you have in your team?
You mean the role we had?
Yes, I mean to say anyone from the engineering, software,
Yeah,
hardware, who is working on networking, who is working on.
software side, and we girls are from the embedded and IoT side, developing the
Okay,
hardware.
okay, you are from the embedded systems.
Yes.
Okay. See, this is a very interesting and a very big topic to discuss, but then I have only very few questions
Okay.
right now because of the time constraint. Um, how do you get into those pest management or on the temperatures or on the
So,
animal? I didn't understand what is that animal
so
detection.
we have our sensors here, the
Okay.
hardware. So these sensors, we have various sensors such as ESP32 cam module. So it's a camera module that will be
Mm-hmm.
detecting the animals. So whenever an animal falls in front of the camera, alert will be sent to the farmer. And there are even
But
many other
what is
sensors.
the range? What is the range of the animal detection?
It covers for 500 meters.
500 meters, I don't think it is of any use, right? Because
So
see,
it's
as a farmland, if it is having around 10 acres of land, so it is 500 meters, it is of no use.
yeah,
Something
that's covering the land area we have.
So
And
we
if
can
we upgrade
implement
to
multiple micro.
we would say green.
area of land.
The scope is not defined properly here. Because if we look into those aspects, it's open area, so a lot of things come into picture. It can be animal detection or the fire accident or anything on the pest management, okay, fertilizer management, the animal detection, as you said, venturing animals into the farmland, maybe snakes or maybe anything, okay, or the weed management. All these things will come into picture. Mm. Okay, good attempt. I appreciate your, it's a daring, I would say, effort that you have put in. Appreciate it. Yeah. Though you have whatever the knowledge that you got it, so I appreciate.
Thank you, sir.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Team Elite. That was insightful presentation, and your results will be announced at first. Till that, stay tuned, and I would request you to leave this meeting. Next team is Tech Tamiza.
Yeah, share the screen. Next team.
Sir, audible, sir.
Yes,
Yeah,
please
audible.
present.
Kindly come in video and screen the screen. Share the screen. Neha, instruct them.
Yes, sir. I would like you to on your cameras while you're presenting. Please start your presentation.
Can you share your slides?
Yeah, share it.
Whether the PPT is visible?
No, your presentation is not visible. Only the screen is visible. Please open your presentation.
Okay. Sir, now the slides are shown. You can
Yeah.
see.
Yes.
Good morning, all present here. Myself Santosh Kumar from PA College of Engineering and Technology, Tamil Nadu. I'm happy to share my teammates with you all. Mr. Selvishnu, Mr. Hariharan. And our project was hybrid electric bike.
What is your team's name?
Your
What is your team's name?
Tech Tamilan.
Tech Tamilan.
Yes.
Good.
Kindly share the screen.
Sharing. So now the PPT slides are visible or not?
No. The
PPT.
Okay. Once I'm. 1 second, sir. Microsoft. Yeah, sure. Sir, am I visible? PPT
Yes.
slides.
Please make it.
Bike. What is hybrid? Hybrid is a combine of one or two system to achieve efficiency. We look after this project as in our own petrol vehicle. We implemented electrical hub, battery, and its correspondent controller so that it can run in both petrol and electrical. We included a separate ignition key if it gets locked. Our project is our main objective of this project is, as per the battery percentage, it can run up to 120 kilometers per range. Once and further specification which we are included in our vehicle is explained by M. Hariharan.
Let me see about the specification in our hybrid electric bike. First thing, electrical
Which
hub.
slide you are in? Which slide you are in? I don't see you. Only I can see the first slide. Your team member slide. Put it in presentation mode.
Yes, sir. I'm putting presentation mode only, sir. Any
Change the slide here. It is showing only first.
In a slideshow mode.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Now you are visible our specification slide.
Yes.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Is there any bug? We are finded bug in slideshow mode, sir. So this is okay for you, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Make sure that you are moving to the next slide while you're presenting.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, go ahead.
If we see about the specification in our project, first thing, electrical hub. The electrical hub has 2500 watts and 48 volts. The maximum speed is 60 to 76 km per hour. It has a road capacity 180 kgs. It has a special feature as regenerative braking system. And we see about the most important thing in our project, control box. It has a 72 volts and internal and external power supply are controlled and managed by this controller. The high efficient design to minimize the energy losses. Let we see about the power source, the battery. Lithium peroxide battery is used in this project. It has 120 kilometer per charge and has 72 volts and 86 amps. It has a 5 years warranty and right cycle is 1000 to 2000 times we can charge the battery. The total kilometer is 2 lakhs kilometer. Compared to lithium ion battery, it has a 0.01% fire consumption. The further specifications are continued by Silvesno.
This was our implementation in our petrol bike, and further specification will be continued with G. Selvishnu.
Let me see the smart features in our bikes. There's a special dashboard we are implemented. It has a battery, speed, distance, and fuel percentage. Let the further components we are implemented in this bike. IoT components are Raspberry Pi for the central component, an ultrasonic sensor we are implemented to detect any species around in our vehicles, and also Google Map for destination and mapping navigations. These are the features we are implemented in our smart bike features. And further, we are seeing in market potential. Past 2 years, we are building this project to implement hybrid technology in our own bikes. While seeing, we are driving in towns and village sites. People after seeing our modifications, they will ask what are the modification you are implemented in our bikes. Let we explain the concept of hybrid technology and what are the implementation that we made in our bikes. They were impressed and ready to implement this hybrid technology in our own bikes also. We nearly across 55 response we are received from the peoples, those in our locality. This is the main example. It has a major market potential while implementation. We have see the small difference, a small comparison for electric bikes and scooters nowadays to this our hybrid bike. Let I have a competitor bike like Hero Honda Splendor. I want to switch to electric vehicle, so I'm buy Ola electric scooty instead of selling my older bike. Now I had a Ola. I want to. It's a range 120 kilometers. It's okay for driving in my locality, but I want to once go for a long. In that period, I want to drive 200 kilometer. Once the battery get drained, I want to wait few hours to recharge the battery and get my destination. In that time, hybrid took place the major role. We don't wait a few hours or certain hours to recharge the battery. Once the hybrid range is 100 kilometer with the 70 kilometer speed, once the battery is drained, we switch to petrol mode and reach our destination. This is the main concept in our hybrid implementations. Let further the implementation cost and the hybrid expenses are explained by Santosh Kumar.
We took a raw survey of expense for petrol bike. A person who drives a petrol bike for 100 kilometers per day and per year of 30,000 kilometers, and the expense for a year was 72,000. And we took a 4 years survey and it's nearly up to 2,90,000. And let me move up to the expense for hybrid bike. A same 100 kilometers per day and the same 30,000 kilometers per year. And expense was 1,000 rupees for electricity. And a 4 years survey means 4,000 rupees. We have comparison between two. Hybrid electric bike running cost was rupees 4,000 for 1,20,000 kilometers. And petrol bike running cost for same 1,20,000 kilometers was 2,90,000. The hybrid conversion expenses cost was 1 lakh. We save up to a amount of 1,85,000. On the conclusion side, as a report of 2023, the major pollution is caused by petrol vehicle, and by make using of this type of technology in their own vehicle is perfectly suited for saving the economy and also indirectly saving the environment. And in future this type of technology is well suited for the scooties, and we will implement it in the soon. Thank you. And we have a demo video. 1 second, sir. Stop sharing the.
So let our presentation has been done. We have a demo model of our project. With your permission, we can share with our videos, demo video.
Sure, please continue.
Okay, sir. Sir, let you people can see our video slide.
No, not yet.
Video.
No.
Okay, sir. Okay, 1 minute, sir. Sir.
So now it's visible, sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Well, thank you for your presentation. Sir, would you like to ask a few questions on this presentation?
Yes, yes. So where is IoT here?
Sir, we have a Raspberry Pi for tracking, controlling, monitoring system, IR sensor. So these are the component we are implementing.
Sir, which
in our
are
bikes.
implemented in the inside the control box. We fix it in the inside the control box, sir.
Okay. Fine. Um, can you show me that slide where you have mentioned?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Sir, person, sorry.
Yeah.
Sir, can you see my slides, sir?
Yes.
Sir, this is the main concept is a hybrid technology to achieve efficiency. In that is an extra package like smart future. Now the peoples are asking smart future are considering nowadays. Suppose the customers are asking any of the kind of future like in IoT side, we are led further to implement them, sir. So now the component is not assembled. It's separately we assembled and set, sir, and connected with the
Okay.
dashboard only, sir.
Streamlit.
Using Python Streamlit, we are hosted as a web server. So now the components are only in the ready state of an implementation, now not in the package in bike.
Mm. That's what
And
I
we
was
have an
seeing
idea
actually.
to implement in that way or the attracting customer in nowadays, sir.
Okay.
Thank you,
Good.
sir.
Appreciate your effort. It took a
Thank you,
lot
sir.
of yeah. And one more last question. While you see that converting now say if you start your vehicle in a gear with petrol and
Okay,
then
sir.
maybe after 5 or 10 kilometers if you want to shift it to the electric mode,
Okay, sir.
how does it work? Is it still the gear system works or it is only the accelerator that you give?
The gear system not work, sir. While
We have a separate manual block for the gear, sir, while running in
Mm.
electrical mode, and while running in petrol mode, we switched want to convert to the electrical mode means we'll switch off the petrol engine and we want to lock the gear and we can switch on the electrical engine and we can start, sir.
Okay, that's a manual effort.
Yes, sir. The gear
It's a
gets
manual.
been a manual effort, sir.
But then while it is on electric mode,
Okay, sir.
um, okay, now say if there is an emergency that you want to go for 100 kilometers, but connect going on electric is not completely suggestible because the battery will drain out. But
Yes,
is
sir.
there any alternator that is already fixed to the battery that it charges or conversion of the electric from DC to AC or AC to DC? How does it make? Because it has to charge automatically while the vehicle is running. It should not drain out, right? Drain out the
Yes,
battery. So what efforts that you have taken in that scenario?
sir, for example, we implemented we ordered a electrical hub, sir. In future, we will implement a electrical hub in a front wheel, sir, so that while running in electrical mode itself, the front wheel gets charged. The while running in electrical mode, the front wheel produces the electricity and it will connect it to the controller and it's also battery. So that while running in electrical mode itself, the battery gets charged. Now,
So you mean to say two dynamos are required?
yes, sir. But in the case of now, while running petrol mode itself, the electrical hub while running continuously running, then it gives the electricity to the controller and it moved upon the battery.
But it is very not cost effective, right? It incurs large cost.
So it efficiency is less than because it occurs at speed of 90 to 100 kilometers. So then only we expect a perfect range, sir, for charging the battery.
What I feel is it is not efficient in a, on the pocket. It is cost cost is more.
Yes, sir. It need a fast, but in but
Sir, it's enable the performance of the getting charge from the hub is only for the efficiency only suitable for smart boards and lights and braking lights, not good efficient for charging the battery. But it's a kind of energy sources we can save using this regenerating hub taking energy. Sir.
as a student, it cost nearly up to 1,20,000, sir, for setuping. So for a electrical hub separately, it took upon 18 to 22,000, sir. Now only we ordered the electric hub. In future, we will implement means while running electrical mode itself, it gets charged, sir, so that its efficiency is more, sir.
Okay, good. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you for your presentation, and the results will be announced on first. So we will get to you on first, and I would like you to please exit this meeting.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Next team joined, Vision.
Video stop.
Yes, sir, they have joined.
Yeah,
Right.
share the video. Share the PPT.
Team Vision, please start your presentation and please make sure your video is on while you're presenting. Please share your presentation.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, share the PPT, Amma.
Sir, is it visible?
No, share. It's not visible. Share the screen.
Sir, now it is visible.
Your screen is visible, but I don't see any presentation.
Yeah, PPT. Yeah.
Is it visible now, sir?
Yes. Please put it in presentation mode.
Okay. Now, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Spurti, and this is my teammate Vaishnavi. And we are from 8th sem of Electrical and Electronics Department from PES Institute of Technology and Management from Shimoga, Karnataka. And I'm very much glad to get an opportunity to give a presentation on our project in this exhibit in this event. Thank you for giving me opportunity. And my team name is Vision, and our project name is Child Rescue System from Open Bogle. And this is the contents. It includes abstract introduction, literature survey, problem statement, and all. And coming to abstract, borewell accidents are often caused by uncovered openings, which leads to a significant risk to children. In order to address this issue, we have a robotic system which has to be proposed to perform a rescue operations. The system equipped with pneumatic arms and a teleconferencing system, which helps to also with attachment of harness to the child. The robot ensures safety by using robotic arms. It provides us it provides a less time in order to rescue the child. In introduction, our child rescue system is designed to address this issue of open borewells, which is endangering the children's lives. In each year, numerous incidents occurs. We have recently seen one incident which has occurred in our Karnataka. The children will fall into the borewells, leading to tragic consequences. Without knowingly or unknowingly, during playing and all, they'll live in the fall in that borewells. In order, and our system is mainly aims to uh, overcome this issue. And we have done a literature survey by referring some papers. Among that, one paper is from published by Manish Raj and et al., which is titled as "Robotic Rescue Robotics in Borewell Environment." In this paper, we came to know that how the robotic arms will helps to perform rescue operations by by using teleoperations and in low light and arm manipulation. And the main goal of them is to save the lives in a short as soon as possible. And another paper is published by Channa Basavaraja and et al., which is titled as PC based child rescue system from bore wells. And they mainly concentrated on the same issues, that child rescue system to save this from the borewell accidents. And it has ability to climb through vertical and inclined pipes. Also, they developed the borewell model like that, which has an ability to incline the pipes, also make it useful manufacturing and other countries like that. From this, we came to know about the problem when the useless or dried wells left open without closing it. The child during playing around it will fall unknowingly, in order, and it will leads to the difficult to come it out as it has a small diameter. In order to rescue that child from the borewell, we have to we need by manual operation, it requires more time. In order to reduce that time, we have to develop a robotic rescue model. And objective of our project is implementing sensor and microcontroller for inner environment data detection, so that we'll get data of that inner environment of that borewell. And by making use of teleconference in unit, we can be in contact with victims and monitor the health of that victim. And along with that, we can also give a safety bags and air compressor. This is a safety precautions which is to be provided for the victim. And along with this, the robotic camera is being implemented for monitoring and processing the images and conditions of that victim. And we are getting real time data and also the conditions of that victim, so that we can take the necessary actions regarding that. Then this is the real time model block diagram. You make use of this block diagram to develop our prototype. We developed a prototype because the real time access need much application, much investment, and it required more time to develop that model. So we designed a prototype. And in this prototype, we used child instead of a child or a victim, we used as a doll for to rescue operation. The here we used Arduino as a main microcontroller. We make use of Arduino Uno for processing the data. And the sensors which we are used is temperature DHT11 sensor, gas sensor, and ultrasonic sensor, and heartbeat sensor, mainly to get the data of that victim. Along with that, for image processing, we have used Python software for getting the image of the victim. By by making use of this we can perform a rescue operation. Along with that, we have a robotic arm which will uh, go inside that bowel and pick the victim or a doll and bring it back to the normal environment and leave that doll. For that, we used in order to drive that robotic arm, we have used three motors, DC motors, which is having 12 volt capacity, in order to opening and closing of the robotic arm. Next. And the expected outcome is continued by my friend.
Thank you, Spurti. For the expected outcome of this project was the main the main purpose of this project was to rescue the child easily by using arms and not only arms by and also a belt mechanism. In addition to this, a airbag can be replaced by a base of a passage that can be protect the child from a gripper if the grip fails. So airbag can be used instead of this gripper. This protection mechanism will give the additional support to the child and it be safe. And result of this project is developing. It is mainly this project is on the mainly it is a protocol model for the open borewell rescue. Future include here in this project it includes a temperature and gas sensor for the safety and sensor detect soil moisture, humidity, and hazardous gases. Continuing continuous monitoring of this victim will vital signs using the heart rate sensors. Camera implementation it is used to sense that victim is that good or what the issue going on
Conditions.
there. The coming to this application as it is to rescue the child and it is used to cleaning the instead it can be used to pipe cleaning machine and it can be used to pipe inspection machine. Miscellaneous application of this are it can be used in a manufacture industry in place of programs and in radioactive and highly hazardous environment in underwater operations. Yeah, advantage of this project was rescue means the rescue system or for rescuing this child, it takes for like protocol we are using no in real time it takes small time I mean short time as compared to manhandling or manual procedure easily to carry and since it's lightweight but sufficient strong to carry the victim of a certain weight easily to rescue and it is completely robotic and human involvement is less. Presence of sensors and camera make it smart which analyzes the internal environment of the borewell and determines whether the victim is danger or not. Processing cost is less and provide high reliability. Coming to disadvantage, it is used in industries to store the hazardous material under the ground. If built strongly, can be used to gold mining while lifting the gold. It can, it may be advantage, but it is gold mining means, yeah.
It's leading to illegal activities, mining activities. So it is also giving the disadvantage of in the gold mining sector.
Yeah, coming to the conclusion, comprehensive and efficient approach of safe child extraction from the borewell, integration of temperature and gas sensor for detecting soil moisture, humidity, and hazardous gases.
By integrating these sensors, we can get the data of how much temperature is there, whether the child is getting sufficient oxygen or not. That is censored by gas sensors, and the other soil moisture and humidity sensors also give the data of this inner environment of the borewell. Along with that, we have used heart rate sensor for continuous monitoring of the victim, whether that victim is alive or not, during this rescue process. By manual monitoring through cameras and units for accurate assessment. Because we are using cameras and monitoring the victim, we can get the accurate assessment and we can take the necessary and immediate actions based on the data or which we uh, get from this camera and monitoring operation. And coming to future scope, it is due to its metallic, it's having metallic plates under the safety airbags for additional support.
We can install the metallic plates under the airbags for the additional support of the child, and vacuum unit to suction mud particles for clear image acquisition. Soft sponge like material in a gripper for gentle handling of the child. Here are the reference of what we
Referred papers. And now I'm going to show the model demonstration.
Ravi, I think they left the meeting.
Okay, just a minute.
Next
I'll
team
ask
to
them.
inform the next team to join.
They have joined, sir. Team Vision.
You are talking on mute, Purti.
Spurti, please unmute yourself.
Sir, 1 minute, sir.
Sorry, sir, due to network issue.
No tension, don't worry.
This is the video of our project. Okay.
Okay, it should be fine. So I have few quick questions
Yes, sir.
to both of you. Yeah. So what is IoT?
IoT is the Internet of Things, sir.
Okay, can you explain?
By making use of IoT, it is interfacing the hardware and software components. By that, we can get advantages. We have many more advantages.
Okay. So now in using IoT, see IoT evolves, right, with the data or the information.
Yes, sir.
Now with the child rescue, how exactly will this IoT works here?
Yeah.
Here
We are using
Arduino UNO, sir. By making use
But
of
see, it's a accident, right? It's an
yes, sir.
accident. We don't know where, how it happens, but sometimes it happens. But how does we detect it with IoT?
By sensors, sir. By
How
making use.
sensor? Are you considering a geographical area or any area that you are considering, or how are you putting any sensors near bore wells? So how many bore wells you are going to have this sensor to or open bore wells?
No, sir. When we'll get a information regarding that accident, then we have if we have this rescue model, so that we can go and rescue the victims. Sir. We'll
Okay, it
get the
doesn't
data from
mean that
local.
when any accident happens, it sends an alert that okay, this accident has happened. Nothing of that sort, right?
No, sir.
Okay. Second one. Can you go to your presentation slide number 9?
1 minute, sir.
Slide number 9.
It's not on. Yes, sir.
Right. Okay. So it can also be used in different
Aspects.
places,
Yes,
aspects.
sir.
So then your topic should not be like, my opinion is that it is not a child rescue. It is also something different, right?
Sir,
Manufacturing industries, what will I use this application?
as it consists a robotic arm, so robotic arm can be used in many fields. Like by implementing that robotic arms can also be that robotic arms can also be implemented in other sectors. Like that, sir, we make use of this robotic for a robotic arm for rescue system.
Okay. Go to the next slide.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, I felt it a bit of contradict thing while you are using it for child use and also for some manufacturing units or space program. But that is already existing, right? Those things are already existing. But your project mostly focuses, or your project itself is more on the child saving, something on child rescue system from open source, right?
Yes, by making use of that gripper, because we developed the prototype, right, sir? In that we have used hard grippers. By replacing that grippers, it will give a soft lifting of that victim or a child, sir, so that the child is not harmed by during rescue process.
Yeah. Used in industries to store the hazardous material. Why it is a disadvantage when you have a robo arm, then you can put the material without any problem into on the underground, right? Hazardous
Sir, in
material.
industries, as it used.
How does it make a disadvantage?
Sir, in applications, we have told that it can also be used in mining. Mining can be happened in legal way or illegal way. So, depending on the user, it will leads to the disadvantages.
Okay. All right. Thank you. I don't have
Thank
any.
you, Team Vision. Thank you, Team Vision, for your presentation, and your results will be announced on first. And I like you to please exit from this meeting.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir.
Next team is DARQX. I would like you to please present your PPTs and make sure your videos are on while you're presenting.
Just a minute, sir. Yes, just a minute, sir. Sir, you could see your screen, sir?
Yes, but not your presentation. We can see your screen.
So we'll start with the presentation, sir.
Yes.
A warm greetings to everyone present here. Felicitations to Guru Nanak Institutions for organizing the event. We, the team Dark X from Sri Krishna College of Engineering and Technology from Tamil Nadu, are glad to present on the topic a real-time smart healthcare consultation using digital.
Lionel, one quick question before before you start. I was just like, by seeing your name of the team, I just want to know what is the meaning of that, the RQX.
So, like, actually, the term DARQX, it's like a digital ledger, artificial intelligence, and quantum computing and experiencing, sir. Like, we have taken that developing technology and we have kept this as name, sir.
Okay.
Like, we have embedded all the concepts like IoT, Wi-Fi, AML, and paperless technology, where each technology plays an influential role at each phase, sir. I should start my presentation, sir.
Right. Yes. Go ahead.
Yes. So we are glad to present on the topic a real-time smart healthcare consultation using digitally enabled cardiac rate monitor, introduced with Wi-Fi using IoT with AML implementation and a paperless technology. So jumping on the table of contents, we'll be looking into the objectives, the introduction to the concept, the existing solution, the solution that we're ready to propose, the technology that's been implemented, the overall project design, some of the recognition that we have got through our project, and some of the advantages. So it's an immense pleasure for me to introduce my teammate who will be giving a further introduction on the topic.
So we use digital technology. Hello? Yes,
go ahead.
We use digital technology which is connected to IoT via Wi-Fi in order to monitor the heart rate of the patient, which helps the healthcare professional to provide more accurate and effective treatment for the patients actually. So, next slide. So, normally heart rate monitoring system, what it actually does is we produce the heart rate as output. So, what we are doing here is like we take the input signals as heartbeat from the heart rate monitoring system. So, we have the sensor which is used to reflect light in our skin, which helps to transmit the signals using the Wi-Fi technology from the transmitter, and the receiver in the other end receives it. So, next. So, in order to make sense, what we before pitch, in order to make sense, what we actually use here is this 8089 S52 integrated circuit with embedded C programming, which actually acts like a brain of this whole monitoring device, and the output will be displayed in the small LCD screen for the doctor's control. So, like with the help of heartbeats from the heart rate monitoring system, how we are predicting neurological disorder is that, for example, if we consider a person who has issues with the brain can also have the issues with the heart. So we can say that because the heart can influence the brain. So we take the signals from the heartbeat using the heart monitoring system, and we make them stronger with the help of device known as operational amplifier. Next page. Operational amplifier, and we convert them into the digital format using the 8089 S52 integrated circuit with embedded C programming. So with the help of these signals, we predict the neurological disorder by
analyzing, observing the context of the and we are predicting the neurological disorder. Next page. So we have the existing solutions for predicting the neurological disorders such as MRI, which is not an cost efficient for predicting it, and also it is of variety also. So we have come up with a proposed solution. Which we have come up with this proposed solution, which is very much cost efficient, and also we use the Wi-Fi technology to share things over, which is in which the data is also captured electronically.
So moving on to the technology. So initially, it all started when I was doing my 10th grade. So I had the basic idea of how to frame these heart rate monitors and the cardiac rate monitors. Like there were hundreds of designs and to fabricate it. And in the following year, the pandemic accident, that's the coronavirus. So it's a transmittable disease. Even though doctors could owe any safety measures, it's not a healthy process for the doctors to go and have that intact with the patients. So what I would thought is like, why couldn't we introduce a Wi-Fi technology in healthcare centers? Introducing a Wi-Fi technology in healthcare centers makes it a healthier process, while doctors could be in a separate space and the patients could be in a separate ward. All the necessary details of the patients, like the heart rate, reduction level, and the sugar level monitor, could be transferred between the doctor and the patients efficiently. So coming on to the block diagram of the heart rate monitors. So basically, most of the projects they focus on taking the heart rate or the cardiac rate as the final output for their project. But what we have done is like we have taken a heart rate as one of the input parameter for our concepts. So basically, the blood flow in our finger movements, it's a never-ending process. So we have used IR sensors to recognize the movements of the bloods, and these signals are later being transferred into the LM324, which is the operational amplifier. And soon, a very important concept comes into play. Like we have introduced the Wi-Fi RX433HT12E. It's an encoder that encodes the signals that's being produced by the LM324, which is operational amplifier. So if there's the encoder, there must be automatically a decoder to decode the signals that's being provided by the encoder. So here we'll be getting the output in the form of signals. So we have used IC8089S52, which is embedded CPROM chip, where we have taken the output in the form of digital format. So this is just end of the circuit part of it. So we'll be moving on to the software part of it again with the help of FT232, which is a USB TTL device, where we'll be getting a heat map for the concepts, a dias that provides a detailed statement on the conception. So as I have already mentioned you, the first and the second pieces mainly focuses on the input parameters like the heart rate, blood oxygen level, and sugar level monitors, where IC8089S52, LM324, Wi-Fi RX433HT12E, and Wi-Fi RX433HT12D components plays a very influential roles. And moving on to the third phase, like we have implemented the concept of AI technology in two phases. Like we have taken the concept of AI for the process of prediction. So a question may raise like, why have we taken a neurological disorders fused to these concepts? So if there is any changes or functions misinterruptions in the brain, it causes an neurological disorders. Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, schizophrenia are some of the considerations which could be taken under the neurological disorders. So we have brought in a new concept like each of these diseases could be assigned in the form of switch concepts. So again, this switch concepts, like for example, Alzheimer's, we could assign a binary number of 1010. If we could assign, if 1 is the number, the LED could be on. If 0 is assigned, the LED could be off. So if the LED could predict a display of on off 1010, so it can automatically display the content that's Alzheimer's disease. So finally, coming on to the new trend, that is nowadays the Wi-Fi debit cards have become more famous. So when a patient or user gets to enter into the healthcare centers, he'll be carrying a number of files and papers. So there's a higher probability of the patients losing any of his files and papers. So we have developed a AI-generated demo website where a user or a patient gets to log in and he'll be provided with an RFID card. That's a patient info card. So when the user or the patient gets to have their first consultation with the doctors, initially they get to scan this card within the doctor's console. So automatically their initial information will be displayed to the doctors. Once their first consultation has been
We cannot hear you.
Maybe the network issue, sir.
Okay.
Is everything all right?
You are speaking on mute. You can unmute. Ocean.
You can hear, sir?
Yes.
Sir, where have I lastly stopped, sir? With which PPT, sir?
Cannot see your presentation.
Okay, RFID cards.
Okay, acha, like the title of the PPT?
Please share your screen. You start from RFID cards.
The business model Canva, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So coming on to the business model Canva. So what I have done is like, as I've already mentioned, you will be creating a AI-gen demo website where a user gets to log into a website and his initial details will be stored in the website. So a RFID card where each RFID card will be provided, the unique ID number will be provided to the users, and automatically they could access to the nearby healthcare sectors, and automatically after each consultations, the details of the
Yes,
patient will be stored. So you can hear me, sir?
We can hear you, but you're not presenting anything. Are you presenting anything?
Yes, sir.
We cannot see your presentation.
Just a minute, sir. So you can see, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. Like this is the prototype that we have created for our model. Like we have introduced the initially we started using the Wi-Fi concept to prevent the concept of wireless technologies, and later we started introducing the concept of IoT to carry the signals, and later with AML part for the prediction and the summary writing part, and later with the RFID cards to prevent the carrying of any documents. So this is the prototype that we have created for our concept, which I would be later displaying it once a presentation. So this is the business model Canva that we have done for our project. Like as I've already mentioned, you will be creating a AI-gen demo website where a user gets to log into the website and his initial details will be stored. So his initial details will be automatically stored within that RFID cards, where each of RFID cards will be generated with unique ID numbers. So when they get to have a consultation with the doctors, so each of these consultations will be automatically stored within that card. So the doctors could analyze the patient's initial, current, and the final phase of the particular patient. And this is the image of that AI-generated website that you have created for our concept. And coming on the another important concept that we have introduced in our things. So nowadays, the consultations of the user and the doctor in an online mode have become much famous. So what we've done is like we have introduced the concept of voice recognition in healthcare centers. So when a patient and doctor gets to have a consultation in an online mode, the summary could be automatically stored. So automatically the doctors could have a analyze or could have a min through what they have consulted with the patients, and the patients could have a reference of what they have consulted with the doctors. And for this concept, we have done a software with the hardware part of it. And the good thing is like we have got a patent that's been published for this concept, that is a real-time neuro disorder detection using digitally enabled cardiac rate monitor introduced with Wi-Fi using IoT and AI. So coming on to the conclusion part of it. So the project is just a beginning and there's a lot of scope to it. Like initially I've started framing with just a simple heart rate monitor. Later I've introduced the concept of Wi-Fi with the help of Wi-Fi RX 433 HT12E encoder and Wi-Fi RX 430 HT12D decoder. And later I've implemented the concept of IoT for transferring and receiving the signals between the devices, and later with the AML part, and later with the paperless technologies. So Each of these technologies plays an influential role at each process where much more technologies could be implemented in this concept to bring new inroads with new ideas. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your insightful presentation. Well, sir, would you like to ask few questions on this presentation?
So, like, we would like to present a prototypes of their permission.
Yes.
Can you present, sir?
Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. Just a minute. So you can see our prototypes, sir. So you could see a prototype, sir.
But which screen you are sharing? I see two screens.
Yes, sir. Like one of the screen I'll be presenting, sir, and the other I have used a mobile for displaying the prototype, sir.
So there is a lot of info.
Just a minute.
Okay, fine. That is not so very clear. No problem.
So I just show within the arm range, sir, because it's echoing, sir. So like for a concept, the complexity is like we have taken the 5 volt as inputs, sir. Like initially we have started using a series of resistors and capacitors to derive the 9 volt to 5 volt, and later we have started using the IC7805, and finally we have much comfortable working with the Arduino Uno board, sir. So we have used the Arduino Uno board for converting that 9 volt to 5 volts, sir. And this is the first phase of a concept, sir. Like this is the first phase of a prototype where we have used this IR sensors, sir. And this is the important concept, that is the green chip, sir. This is Wi-Fi RX430 HT12 with encoder, sir. And this is LM324 with operational amplifier, sir. This is just the first phase, sir. And here we'll be getting the input of the blood movements and finger notes. But what you've done is like a question where is like there is automatically an embedded heart rate monitor sensor, but it costs around 300 to 400 rupees. But what I have thought is like the blood flow in a finger movement is kind of a motion, sir. So I have taken that concept using the IR sensors, so it would cost around 2 to 4 rupees, sir, rather than spending 300 rupees, sir. So this is the first phase, sir. And this is the second phase, sir. Like I've created a demo product. Like I have already mentioned you, we have a Wi-Fi RX433 H12, it's an encoder, sir, and this is a decoder, sir, that tends to decode signals that's been provided by the first breadboard. And this is an important concept, sir. Here we will be deriving the output in the form of signals, sir. And these signals can be converted to digital format with the help of this IC, sir, IC8089S52. It's embedded C program chip, sir. And we'll be getting the display in this display console, sir. And what we'll be doing is that we'll be having that FT232, which again, yes, sir. This is again a TTL device. So there is FT232. With this, we'll be taking the output from that breadboard into the software, sir. And I'll just show you the software part of it, sir, because it comes along the face. So this is the software that you have done for a project, sir, where we would tend to generate a heat map for a project, sir. Like we'll be generating a graph for this project, sir. And once we get to connect this circuit within this board, we tend to start, sir. So once we get to start we'll be generating a heat map for this concept, sir. And that's just the first phase, sir. And coming on to the second phase, that is that paperless technology concept, sir. So what I've thought is like when a patient or a user gets to enter into the healthcare centers, he'll be carrying a number of files and documents and so on. So there's considering all the peoples, like a younger one, a middle-aged person, and an elderly persons. So there's a higher chance of any of them losing any of these details. So what I thought is like, why couldn't we provide them with the debit cards? Because it is easy to carry and could be easily transmittable. So this is the first prototype that I have done for this concept. So that is a paperless technologies. And a question may raise like, how could you take all these parameters into consideration? So again, I have brought in another concept, that is the switch technologies. So we'll be for each messages we'll be generating a binary code. So like for example, a message like you're in good health. So we'll be assigning that message with the binary number of 1010. So we have given a switch concept. So like you could see with the red components. For the project sake, I have taken 4 switches. That is, it'll be providing with the 16 combinations. So if 2 of the switches are on, sir, and 2 of the switches are off, sir, and this is the second phase of it, sir. So if this switches will be connected to these 4 LEDs, sir. If 2 of the switches are on, automatically these 2 LEDs will be on and the rest will be off, sir. So again, I have taken this signals will be provided in the form of an output, sir. And again, that signals can be converted to digital format again with the help of, again, I have used the IC8089S52, which is embedded C program chip, sir. And here, this is the important component, that is where we tend to scan all these RFID cards, sir. Like we get to scan this RFID cards like this, so automatically the details of the patient will be displayed to this console of the doctors, sir. This is the second phase, sir. And coming on to the voice recognition part, so most of the people, like, they have taken the voice recognition completely into the IT sector part. But what I have done is like I have embedded that voice recognition system into the healthcare sectors. So what I have done is like nowadays the consultation between the patients and the doctors in the online mode has become much famous. Like they have created many more apps and they have been developing many more instances. But a summary of the patients and doctors has not been recorded. So what I have done is like I've created a voice recognition along with the prototype of this concept, sir, where I would generate you with the code after this presentation, sir. So these are the 2 simple concepts, sir. So again, I have used the combinations of 4, sir. So automatically, I just display it with the presentation, sir. So these are the 4 switches, sir. One switch I have taken as for confirmation that signals have been received, and these are 4 switches, sir. So suppose some of the messages, like, for example, if I would like to say switch on. So if the message is 100, so automatically the LED glows on, off, off, off. And here again, I've used the important concept, that is Wi-Fi RS433 HT12D, which is a decoder, sir. And this is the first phase, sir, that is Wi-Fi RX433 HT12E, which is an encoder, sir. And I have used these 2 of these LEDs for the confirmation part that the signals have been received here. And again, I've used that concept of IC8089S52, which is embedded C program chip, for converting them into digital formats, sir. Sir, and with your permission, can I display you the voice recognition part, sir? I just show you the voice recognition part for the healthcare sector, sir.
Yeah, but before that, I think you have too many things included over here, right?
Yeah, sir. Like
because voice recognition you have included. You are mentioning about generative AI. You are mentioning about IoT. First, I want to understand. Yeah. So I want to understand from your perspective about generative AI with IoT.
Yes, sir. Like IoT, Wi-Fi, generative AI with the RFID technology, sir.
No. Only help me understand these 2 things. Generative AI with IoT.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Like, can you repeat the question, sir?
Generative AI with IoT. Okay. What is generative AI with IoT?
So like generative AI, like what I have done is like I just show you the demonstration, sir.
No demonstration. Just explain me.
Like IoT, coming on to the connections part of it, like we'll be having a device where another device gets to connect with the signals, sir. And this cloud part of it.
No, give me an example. Give me an example where your concept of generative
smartwatches, sir.
AI
Smartwatches in healthcare sectors
with IoT.
Smartwatches and many of the healthcare components, sir.
Mm-hmm. So
So
then, what is the synthetic data in that? How do you manage the synthetic data?
so like we'll be like assigning a unique ID number for each of these concepts, sir. So there won't be any interruptions or changes between these data, sir.
Tell me what is synthetic data.
Synthetic data is like where one data, like it's a complex kind of data, sir.
What do you mean by complex?
Like how to say, like it could be fused with any of the data, sir. Like a primary data which could be fused with any of these data, sir.
Example.
Example, you could take a synthetic data, a management system, sir.
Mm-hmm.
A management system or any of these management or for example a student management system or a library management systems.
No. Okay. So how do you detect these anomalies, okay, with the generative AI, with the real kind of scenario? Because you're talking about too many things: voice recognition, heart rate, Alzheimer's, schizophrenia, everything you're talking about. So there are a lot of anomalies, okay? So
Yes, sir.
how do you detect an anomaly and the problem in detecting the anomalies?
So like we are working on the AI part of it, sir, but we have not developed a final prototype, sir. Like we are working on the AI
No, but
predictive.
you should have an understanding, right, before you develop.
Yes,
You
sir.
should understand what those issues are all about, and then only we start working on the prototypes, correct?
Yes, sir. Like we are
We
working on.
learn and evolve. We learn and evolve. But before we do any prototype, we have to understand what anomalies we have in certain area of the work which we are doing.
Okay, sir.
Right? Am I right?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yeah. Good, good. So that's
So
all I have. Yeah.
with your
Please.
permission, can I just explain you the concept of voice recognition part, sir?
I think we are running out of time, Roshan.
Just 2 minutes, sir. Just 1 minute, sir. I'll just show you that, sir.
Okay.
So you could see the screen, sir.
Yes.
So we have created a console for this project, sir. So this is a port, sir. Like automatically when you get to connect these two switches, so automatically when you get to speak, the switch will be automatically on, sir. So if you could speak any of these messages like switch on, so automatically it's on, sir. Like turn left. You could see, sir.
Yeah.
And one more good thing is like this concept of real-time smart healthcare consultation has been accepted into the Microsoft Founders Hub, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. And this was the thing, sir. This was the message that we have got for the being accepted into the Microsoft startup, sir, for this concept.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And this was just a AI demo website that you have created, sir, for the concept of implementing wireless technologies. That is the RFID cards. We have just created a demo website, sir.
Mm-hmm.
And and for the RF card technologies, we have used this code, sir.
Using generative AI?
No, sir. And this was the patent that's been published, sir, last year for this concept, sir.
Good.
Yes.
Appreciate it.
Sir?
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
Thank you.
So, and once again, thanks for the Guru Nanak institutions for having us here and giving us this opportunity to provide this concept in front of the others. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you for your time and your representation, and your results will be announced on first. Till then, we will get it.
Sure.
And I
Thank you,
would
sir.
like you to please exit this meeting for the next presentations.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So we shall leave, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
thank you. Well, the next team which is going to present is Innovate X. Uh, I would like you to please turn on your.
Give us only 1 minute for setup. We are audible?
Yes.
Good afternoon, everyone. We are Team Innovatex from YCG College, Nagpur, from Maharashtra. I'm Akshay Pagdi, second year CSE IIT student, and my friend.
And I'm Abhishek Biswas, second year student from CSE IoT.
So our project is two-axis solar panel system, in which we are tracking sun using two-axis and LDR sensors.
Your voice is too
Which make your
feeble.
mind. Yeah.
Your voice is feeble.
Oh, wait, sir. 1 minute. Now it is okay.
Good as of now.
Thanks. So we know that the solar is a phase of sustainable development, and a country like India, there is abundant sunlight throughout the year. For that, we use the solar panel systems. The conventional method of solar panel is the fixed one, which is fixed at 30 degree to the sun, or we can say 30 or 45 degree to the sun. The problem with his solar panel system is that limited efficiency is there because sun changes position throughout the day. Second, space limitation is there that it takes a lot of space. And the third one is the seasonal variability. The position of the sun changes throughout the year, season to season. So there are problems like these occur when we're using this, like traditional methods. So for that, we have created a two-axis solar panel sun tracking system in which we can track up to 270 degrees at any angle. Let me show you a video. Wait for 1 minute. So this is our video. I'm using my phone as a sun. Now it is tracking. Here, four LDRs are used to track, or we can say to work or to give the signal to microcontroller, and which will give the signal to our servo motors through GPIO pin. For this, we have used Arduino Nano as a microcontroller and servos for axes. One servo is here at the bottom to control this rotation, and one is here to control this. And I have some real time, and it has a very real time output. Wait, I will show you next video. And in this project, it uses the best angle to track the sun and to grab the maximum energy which gives input to the sun. This is not working. Working. So at starting, power supply was not there. So the servo motors and all the panels were not having any power. So it is not working. And when the power supply is on, it automatically tracked the best angle and started giving output. Can you show that adjustment? It works very accurately on real time. See, when we are moving whole project, it is tracking sun. So open video. So now the first thing which came in our mind while we are preparing any project, that or when we are preparing any prototype, is that it must be very compact, and else with compact it must be very useful. So first, as it is our prototype and we are working on that, but still there are some clauses and something there, but it is as compact as you can take in your bag and whenever you want. And one thing
we can use as a portable device for our traveling. We can if we are traveling, we can use for our small purposes of electricity. Like we are going somewhere in a hill station or somewhere, like we can use small in small scale.
wait, let me show you some experimental data. This is the normal solar panel when we have fixed at 45 degrees to the sun. There is some timings and output is there. I will not waste your time by showing this data only. And this is comparison of our data with our normal or 2x solar tracking system that we had created. The next thing, which is most important, this is that our solar panel is of this much size only. Means which the solar panel which we have used here is only of a size of Arduino Uno. So we can get that if our solar panel is big and good, so we can track more energy and we can generate more energy, or we can say power generation will be more. So for that we are working on a mega project with 8th-year students of our colleges, final year student of our college. And the most important thing which we should consider here, that we are using servo motors. We can use stepper motors for that, for efficiency, and for a big project we can use stepper motors. For that we can use this CNC shield, or we can use this a motor driver shield. There are various shields to use, but if to save more energy and use efficiently stepper motors, so we have to use this CNC shield. And if we will talk about What is the prime use of this technology? So, as we all know, that in satellites or in rovers, we cannot take a big or a large solar panel. So, at that we can use this technology as a prime use. And the second use is that the rural areas of Assam, or we can say if we are going for a camping, we can take it as a prototype because in Assam there are, or we can say in a hilly area, we cannot implement or we cannot take a large size of solar panel because of weather conditions and space is also out there. So we can use it to track maximum energy for minimum time and army and I'm belonging from a farmer family, so I know there are tree houses in our farm. So the problem is that we cannot fix solar panel there. We have because some of the reasons are someone can store it or make property damage may be there. So we can use it as a portably, and after use we can take it at home. And one of the prime use that the railway cards having no electricity and railway now they are having but old guards are having not having that much we can say leverage or facilities. So a person can use it as a prototype. So main back to the conclusion that what our project is giving. So first, maximum solar energy is captured. Second one is performance enhance. And third, most important, improve return of investment. And most of the people are asking us that from where did you get the idea of this project structure? When we are going for presentation, they are asking us that from where did you get the answer not idea of this structure. So it is from our actually design. So this is from our mobile stand, which store on our table. So we get the design from there. And recently we have written survey papers and research paper on this project. So fortunately, by the grace of God, we got first prize in zonal seminar IIT Nagpur. Thank you. Do you have any questions regarding this?
Yes. Are you done with your presentation?
Sir, what? Yeah.
Are you done?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nice, Harsha.
Thank you, sir.
So, okay. Now, if I have to understand from it is an off grid, right? You're talking about?
Yes, sir, what?
Is it an off grid or on grid?
Off-grid or on-grid? I didn't get it, sir.
Okay, leave it. Now, while if I have a solar panels erected on a rooftop, okay,
Yes, sir.
for a domestic purpose, I would better go for a 3 kilowatt for an independent house. 3 kilowatt is much more
I understand
sufficient,
the power output.
right? Yeah. Now, if I say on an average per day, the capacity of a solar panel will generate 12 units or a maximum of 12 units to 10 units. In between 10 to 12 units is the maximum that can be generated with the solar panels erected on my rooftop. Now, with your dual access technology or you're talking about, how much energy or how much solar energy can be generated, or the threshold, what would be the threshold, and what are the yeah, first answer me these things, because I see that the capacity itself is 10 to 12 units. Then what is the purpose of having a dual axis mode uh, when you have that limited kind of
Understood.
solar.
So you are saying that
Understood?
when we are having traditional method, so why we should use this method?
Yeah. See, there is I will generate anyway 12 units of the capacity. But what is the use of going with the dual axis for a house?
Okay. So first of all, I will show in the whiteboard. You should put it. Sir, as you had said, why we are using this instead of traditional method? So, sir, assume this is the sun and this is the panel. Sir, effectively, if this project we are not created for the home, we are created for the remote areas where we cannot take a large solar panels. And you just you had said how much it will generate. So I will give the answer for that. So effective power will be there if sun is to be 30 degree to solar panel, then we will take sun sine theta for effective energy capturation. But if we are considering our project to exist, then it will track sun and it will only it will track sun and it will only take sun exact energy, not sun sine theta or sun cos theta, depending on the which angle you have taken. So second question that you had asked to me that why should I use this thing and where should I use this thing? So this is not for home. So this is from remote areas. First thing that I told. Second, we can use this thing at farm, tree houses, then in army, and we can take it as a portable device when we are going for camping, because in camping there is only 4 to 5 hours of sunlight. At that time, it can track maximum energy, and we are working on an ML project in which we will in which the output of this will our output. Actually, self-powering. That means it will be automated with power supply. Mean it will be automated with power supply. That we currently we are giving the power supply to it to work, increase the capacity of our project. Still, our project can handle up to 1.25 kg solar panel, and our weight of solar panel is only 50 grams. We can do that up to 1.25 kg, and it is for remote areas where we cannot take a large size of solar panel. Sun is not visible
Okay.
in that area.
So
Next
your scope is limited only to the small appliances, you mean to say?
appliances, not sir. Small means area where
That
power supplies.
dual axis tracker will help. It is only for a mobile charging or for lighting purpose in a camping area.
Mhm.
Okay, and in rural areas, you mean to say these days we have good power supply, or maybe night times we have less voltage, but yes, there is a power available in the rural areas also. Okay, do you mean to say that in the farm areas, in the agriculture area?
Mhm.
Okay,
In farm
but
areas,
I see
agriculture
that.
areas, camping,
Yeah.
and
So
remote. Yes, sir.
So that means the cost would also be
We'll reduce it. Now our initial cost is around 8 to 900.
Yeah, I agree with you. Initial cost would be high, but later on a bulk manufacturing cost would go down. But my question is,
Connect this thing with internet, so we had not used an IoT.
okay, fine.
So, but for monitoring purpose, we can create a website where we can use
Mhm.
ESP32 or ESP8266 to send signal to our web page, the real time inputs that how much power we are generating. We can do that
Okay. But
because
then
being an
you need to
IoT
have
student,
larger
we have
panels.
done that on many projects.
Yeah, you need to have larger panels. And if
Yeah,
you're
sir.
talking about larger panels, you need to have more batteries.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. Yes, sir.
And then the cost also would increase
Yes, sir.
on the site. If you're talking about rural areas, the
Mhm.
maintenance cost would go up because of the moving parts, or maybe if there is any
Yes, sir.
break the installation part,
Mhm.
or some moving parts are damaged, so that will also incur large costs, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, so you have to look from this perspective also to have
Sir, we had
uh,
just let's said now moving parts will cause more damage
mhm.
and more
Yeah,
maintenance will be there. We had thought on that. That's why we are shifting to gear system.
but still,
Huh.
rural areas or terrain areas when you're talking about. Okay, so that is a con from my side, or general thought process.
Yes, sir. I
Okay,
will
not the
review it
pros.
and next time I will
Mm,
change.
yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Good.
So,
Appreciate it.
let me show you the image that we had born ID. Wait, sir, but just for 30 seconds. So this is the image in which we
Mhm.
won the research paper and survey paper presentation in zonal seminar IIT.
Congratulations.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Appreciate it. Good job.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, should we leave?
1 minute. Your results will be announced on first. Okay. And yeah, thank you. You can leave the meeting.
Thank you.
Team Phantom has been joined. Neha, please go ahead.
Please make sure your surrounding noises are
Uh,
minimal.
Yes, we will try our best.
Please start your presentation and
Yes,
make
yes.
sure you're on your cam while you present.
Yes. So is my screen visible? Is my presentation
Yes.
visible?
Yeah, make sure, please make it sure that it's in the slideshow or presentation mode.
Yes. Is this visible perfectly?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Hello, good afternoon, panel. We are Team Phantom from Vishwakarma Institute of Technology, Pune. Our topic for the presentation of the idea will be Skull Raksha, helmet detection based vehicle with SMS alert and fall detection. Let's explore more into the presentation. Uh, Motivation. Let's see a video. I'll just get into it. You just saw what just happened, right? So, do you know who is she? She is our classmate. So, this is the motivation which happened with us. So, fortunately, she has survived this accident, and this all happened because of the helmet. So, we as an engineers thought that let's follow and let's track this issue and let's solve this issue with our engineering principles and subjects. So, accordingly, we just found out and we just haven't researched that what's happening in the real world scenario. So there were lack of the integrated hardware software systems. There were lack of rider safety, lack of systems which were active enforcement for the rider safety. Then real world deployment was very limited, and further accuracy improvements were also needed.
So we came and the existing systems were the RF receiver transmitter, that was to establish connection between the bike and the helmet. So the receiver would be our helmet and the transmitter would be their one device, and it will transmit between the two devices. And if it is a particular range, then we can define it that the helmet is in the particular range and the rider helmet. Conditions where every time you cannot wear the helmet, so we have to give some permissible amount of to the user or the driver. This will be the sent to the in this target subject. We cannot have a very less accuracy, so we have tried to make it a very good accurate product. So this is our system block diagram, which goes like this. So the accelerometer sensor, which is the fault detector sensor, which is the input to the embedded system control unit, in combination with the external webcam, which is also an input. And the output would be the LCD module on which the user can see that whether the helmet is been detected or not, and what is the current speed limit which the current system is going through. And the DC motor. So DC motor here in our prototype or in the real world scenario also suggests that this is the wheel of the vehicle, which is the two wheelers. Then we have come to the data set and pre-processing, because the camera module has been integrated and it will require some machine learning models into it. So the data set consists of 720 images, on which the 504 are the training images, 144 is the validation, and the 72 or the unseen or the new data will be the 72 or the testing data. So every image is resized to 400 cross 400, and we have also performed data augmentation to increase the size of the images and the data set images to 1720. So the tech stack which we have used is, if we go with the software, so OpenCV, which is a library for the object detection, then the RoboFlow for data augmentation and for giving the bounding boxes to the current location where the bike has been fallen. Then in the hardware, we have used Raspberry Pi 3 Model B, which is a microprocessor. Then external webcam, which will be used for the detection of the user. Then the accelerometer sensor for the fall detection. Then the DC motor 12 volt. Then DC motor driver L293D, and the 12 volt rechargeable battery. So this is how the Skull Raksha flow diagram goes like. So first it will detect that whether the driver is wearing the helmet or not. If yes, then he can speed up to 100 kilometer per hour. Speed up over 25 if he is not wearing the helmet. So when we started with this mission, so first we were working this on the Arduino board, and it was having some of the issues, like whether it is functionality or the fault detection or SMS alert. So these things were not given when we were going with the Arduino. So we have come up with a more powerful microprocessor, that is a Raspberry Pi 3 Model B. So accordingly, the things changed. Like we are able to detect the fault detection. Then the SMS alert is also been sent to the emergency contacts, and sending location to emergency contacts. Yes. So and also before we were just limiting the person to not even having the keyhole access if he is not wearing the helmet. But later on we can check that whether you have worn the helmet or not. If not, no worries. You can drive up to 25 kilometer per hour. And if you have worn, then there is no issue. You can go up to 100 kilometers per hour. So the advantages of our project is it is real time. Is for right now, it is very slow processing. We can use Jetson Nano, which is even more powerful than Raspberry Pi. Then no night vision external camera has been used, so this is a limitation, but we can use it and we can train our data set like that, using some images which will be captured in night, and accordingly the data set will be trained. Then VNC server connections timeout can happen. So on the team member Prem, so he is detected without helmet, and you can see how compact and beautiful we have made it. You can see very less minimal number of wires here, and without helmet.
Continue, please.
Go ahead, Nana. Share the PPT.
Okay. So we are in the final part of our presentation. So then the conclusion goes like, it can accurately detect with or without the helmet. The vehicle speed can drop to 25 km per hour if the helmet is removed during the journey or not worn at the start. Then the SMS and the fall detection, which is one of our novelties. Then the accuracy achieved is 94. Here I have to change. I'm very sorry about it. Then the fitted and made compact in external casing, as you saw before. Where it was? Yes, it was here. This is how we have made it, and we have made it very compact, and it is very lightweight, efficient, and cost-effective solution. So, thank you, team, thank you, panel, and team IEEE GNIT for making us to present our work. Yes, thank you.
Well, thank you for your presentation. And I request, sir, do you have any questions on this presentation?
Mm, yeah. So, uh, so this instrument you're talking about is fitted to the vehicle.
Sir, actually, this is right now a unit. So if you want to make it and if you want to, integrate into the real bike scenarios and real bike, so the manufacturer has to come into it because the wires will be very long and it had to connect to the vehicle also to the wheel. The DC motor should be connected to the wheel and the webcam should be in the speedometer. So we have defined and we have decided where to fit what component. So the webcam will be inside the speedometer because there can be the theft issues which can be there. So the webcam will be inside the speedometer and it will collect the chin area part of the vehicle of the user because it will be in an angle below the face of the rider. So we have made and trained our data set in that manner. So also the accelerometer sensor will be on the body of the vehicle because if the vehicle falls down, so to the latitudes and the longitudes will be sent. Also, I have one more video to share.
No,
So
no,
this is
it's
how,
fine.
yes.
It's
Okay.
fine. So my question was, but then where if I have to use it, where will I use it? To which?
Can you brief about
No,
the
if I
question?
have to use it, how can I use
Okay.
your device?
Actually, sir,
Can
government
I?
has to take the action. Like government can make it compulsory.
So we have also contacted various industry experts. So they are telling that this is a feasible solution. You can make something like that the system which we have made can be made more compact and it can be fitted below the whatever the
Okay,
speedometer is, and the DC
okay,
motor,
understood.
like as you saw that it is outside the case. It will be to the wheel, and everything will be inside the unit because the accelerometer sensor is also inside the unit. So if the vehicle falls, so the speedometer will also experience some change in the latitudes, in the angles of the vehicle. So accordingly the longitudes will be sent. So this is how
All.
industry experts have suggested us, like various big names like Eaton. So yeah.
Okay, good, good.
Yes, sir.
All right. Yeah, good. I think you need to evolve on this. I wish you all the best on this product which you are building on.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good job. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your presentation, and your results will be announced on first. Till then, I request you to leave the meeting.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Routine change, routine work, or the routine projects that I used to see, but now I see most of the things are innovative. Okay, the robots, they're creating the robots, detecting or children. All the projects that project is similar to the other. Yeah, good actually. Students have done very good job in this. Hope they will improve um, over a period of time. And then I appreciate their zeal of learning the technology. I see that most of the products, what they have come up with is that a kind of collaboration with different faculties, like say the computer science, the hardware part, embedded systems, and also networking, especially. all those things. It's not that easy to say that okay they have done it, but they have put in a lot of effort, and I really appreciate their work. What they have done is, yeah, happy to be part of this virtual vista.
Thank you, sir. And thank you for sharing your experience. As we approach the end of the extraordinary event, this is the time to acknowledge the efforts and the contribution that have made Virtual Vista 1.4 a resounding success. To extend our heartfelt gratitude to all those who have been a part of this journey, I would like to invite our internal jury to deliver the vote of thanks.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Padmarajni Kumar from TCS for accepting this invitation for a Virtual Vista 1.0. And my special thanks to our internal jury member, Dr. C.H. Ravindra sir, and and thanks to our faculty coordinators and student coordinators, and who are supported directly and indirectly in this Virtual Vista 1.0. Thank you, everyone.
Discussing, and out of those 50%, yet 50% of that 50% means actually 25% only are getting further step of implementation or preparing a prototype or demonstration or checking whether it is really feasible and it can be implemented. So these students who have participated are those are in that category of few rare students who come up with their ideas, bringing it up to the demonstration level, and trying to bring some change in the society with their ideas for making the society a better place. They are trying to come up with their ideas. So they are already winners that they are thinking of changing the society, making a better society. So they are already winners for us. So congratulations to all these participants. And thanks to Dr. Kapil Kumar sir, Mr. Kapil Kumar sir, for accepting our invitation and giving your insights to these budding technocrats. It is really the much needed thing that the industry people are giving the inputs to such students. They will take it in a good way, and they will try to further incorporate in their whatever prototype they are building in the betterment of that. They will definitely needing such real time industry people what they are giving the inputs. So these inputs are really mattering a lot. So thank you very much for accepting our invitation, being the jury member here. It is a tough time for industry people on Saturdays, Sundays to getting the time for something else, official work or formal work. I understand that, but thank you. You have given us time. And Dr. Ravindra sir, he is coordinator of this event as well, not only in this panel as jury member, but he is the overall coordinator of the event. And he has worked with the team of staff and student. He has worked day, night, past, I should say, around 1 month. He is working hard behind the scenes. So today he is coming on the front end, but behind the scene he has done wonderful job to make this event successful. I thank you, sir. You and your team has done really wonderful job.
Yeah.
Thanks. Thanks to Padma
Thank you.
Rajni
Thank you very much.
and all the
Thank you,
team
ma'am.
of students. All the team of students, right from anchoring, registration, preparing the evaluation sheets, rules, regulations, invitation, banner, poster, everything. They have worked really hard. And when it is vacation time, in this vacation time, even students from remote places, they are coordinating with each other and making flawlessly this event to become a successful event. So congratulations and thanks to all such student coordinators, Rahman and Yashaswini, Pranav. All the team members have done wonderful job. These anchors and technical team, they are all working behind the scene, and they are making the YouTube streaming live and everything. They are making it proper. So thanks to each and everyone for making this event a great success. Thanks to management for permitting us for such events. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, one and all.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, sir. Kapil, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, Teja, Ravi Teja. Yeah.
I want to congratulate and appreciate all the work that everybody has done, because I see that this is working on the technology. Yes, they are ready. We don't expect people to day one, but at least if they are aligned with the technology and understand